Hello everyone, I'm Melinda, NailFanatic, and this is our Gemini Tarot update. I'm recording this June 14th, 2018, and it applies until the next time I put up a reading for the sign of Gemini. I cycle through the zodiac from where I am, I go to the next sign in line, and I just keep going in a circle that's unending with tarot readings. So if you have a sun, moon, rising, northern node, or Venus position of Gemini, then this is a reading that you will find something in for yourself. So let's see what's going on. In my readings, any men that come up are actually men. Any women that come up are actually men. The only exceptions to that are those who are men who feel more feminine, or feminine women who feel more masculine. So you can fill in those blanks, but that's the only real difference you're going to see as far as genders go. Because gender's such a slim line these days. My goodness, there's so many different ways today. Okay. So for Gemini, the word of clarity coming out for you is variety. It's time to switch some things up, Gemini. You're looking for some change, some differences, and some change is going to be good for you. The bottom of the deck is, change! You can't make this shit up. This is so real. It's time to change. So you're looking for some change. You're looking for some variety, some new options, new ways, and new days. You're saying, I'm done with the monotony. I've done the same thing day in and day out for so long, and I'm ready for something different right now. I don't want things to be just the same. I'm ready to have new experiences in a whole new way. Let's see what flashcard message comes out for you. There it is. 7 pies. I love the 7 pies because to me, that's our spiritual wholeness coming physically complete so that we can taste it, touch it, feel it. I love it when we have 7 pies because it's saying you got that divine wholeness, that spiritual wholeness together in such a way that it becomes tangible for you. You can see how your spirituality is affecting your physical world. So this is part of the reason why you're ready for so much change. The bottom of the deck is the gorilla. This saying you got some money on your mind. I always see King of Pentacles when I see this gorilla. So for somebody, the change you're looking for is some more pocket change, baby. Somebody, the change you're looking for is more money to spare and to share. And it's saying that you're going to get a variety of that. If you really resonate to that, there's a variety of ways and supplies for days available for you. Okay, I want to pull a Caroline Miss for you Gemini lovers out there. Not necessarily a love card, just a card for Gemini in general. Sorry, didn't mean to throw that word out there. This is not yet the romance spread. Just hold on, it's coming. It's coming through. It's coming through. Like me and you, it's coming through. Let's see what we got going on here for Gemini at this time. Vampire. It says, makes you aware that someone or something is draining your life force. So Gemini, are you giving your power over to something? Are you allowing yourself to endure a relationship or a situation that makes you feel depleted when you walk away? If that's the case, then it's time, it's going to pick up its momentum. It's going to get harder. Why? So you can notice it now. So if you've been having this inkling like, there may be an energy vampire around me, yeah, it's because, look, you love to serve. So as you've been providing service and being of service and loving to serve others, there's somebody around you who they're looking to you to sustain them. So this is something that some of you may want to change, because where you give from your heart, that's not enough for this person. Now they want to ask and take and borrow and consume more of what you have available. It may be that a friend of yours or an association of yours or a project of yours you love to put your heart and energy into, but now it's just taking so much for you to do it that the energy is not as light as it used to be. And so some of you are going to make a change in either how you're doing it or walk away from it completely. There is that change in your life. Let's see what comes out of the Phantasmagoric Theater Tarot deck as a story. And I am getting that this story is going to have more to do with money, but let's see what comes out. For somebody, the story is going to be very financially fueled. Very financially fueled. What is the messages for Gemini at this time? We're starting off with the Hermit. So you were keeping to yourself, and now you're ready to come out. While you were keeping to yourself, you looked at some of your situations. You looked at some of your obligations and some of your viewpoints and perspectives on the situation. This is where you're at, especially if this is you financially. You were really keeping a lot of your thoughts to yourself and your feelings to yourself about your finances, and I feel for whoever you are, part of this vampire energy is definitely connected to that. This person, you've benefited them before, you've lent them, you've taken care of them, whatever that is, but it's becoming to be such a big draw on your energy now that you're like, I don't know if this is benefiting me. I don't know if this is balanced. And so you went into really question yourself on that, like, is this really for me? And you're coming out of that now. And so let's see where you're going with that energy. And we have a bonus card, and then we have the King of Swords in reverse. So some of you are still having a hard time to say what you really have concluded, which is, I feel that you've concluded you had to cut some things off. Some of you have cut things off, and I'm getting this bonus card is because this is a very important message, and some of you have done the work and cut it off, what you received that you knew you needed to cut that off, and others of you are still allowing it and being called forward to let it go, cut it off, bring a stop to it. What's something you need to know in regards to this situation is the Two of Wands, and the Eight of Coins is going to be the energy that's going to help you. So the Two of Wands is something that you need to know is about taking a choice to do something differently. You know you need to do something differently. Follow that. What will help you is focus on your work, focus on where you're really productive right now. I feel that for somebody walking away from this situation is a drain. It's a challenge. It's a big deal to try to walk away from somebody. But if you would just focus on your arts, focus on your productivity, focus on your career, focus on your spirituality, focus on the things where you're able to create in your life instead of the fact that you've had to cut a situation out. Let's see what you get if this is what you take and do. We have a bonus card again, and the Ace of Cups coming through. What you'll get is you'll be honoring yourself. So if this is about your finances, you're going to see finances pouring in. This is all about your point of focus and the need to focus in a way that really benefits you. I feel that if you could take your relationship away from worrying about this person and how they feel and what they think about how you've made your choices and what you said you was going to do and you weren't going to do, I feel that you're going to see a great pick me up in your finances, in your career, any arts that you pursue. For some of you, your health is going to get better. Your money is going to get better. You're just going to be feeling overall better for going ahead and following the advice that you got from yourself. I'm not telling you what the advice is because you got this advice already. You already received this. This is something that you've been working on for a while, and you've been trying to understand about something in your life that, again, I get a lot of you, this is going to reflect to your finances. Let's see what's going on in regards to couples. If you're a couple Gemini, what's the big story that wants to be brought out for a couple of Geminis? Okay. Couple Geminis. The situation for you is Judgment. So important decisions, couples that are involved in some sort of litigation together, couples who are trying something again, couples who have come back around, this is your second time together. What's something that you need to know about this situation? The judgment is saying also in your coupling, watch what you say about your partner to your partner and put out into this universe, because everything you put out is going to come back to you. So if you out there talking mess about your partner and then you wonder why you come home and your partner ain't nothing but a mess, geez, I wonder how we're contributing to that. Something you need to know is the Knight of Pentacles, that this partner of yours, if you've been questioning if they have gotten back into something from their past, something that you guys have dealt with, this person is upright and honest. They are not lying to you. I do feel that you're making some judgment calls on your partner, and it's time for you to realize that a lot of that is coming internally, is what I'm getting. What is your best course of action in regards to this situation? We have the Six of Swords in reverse, saying let go of the conflict, but look at how internally, why is it you were so quick and ready to walk away? Why is it you are so quick to walk out of peace? This is for you to see, why is it that I have this ongoing cycle of mistrust, distrust going on inside of me? What's going to help you along the way is Eight of Pentacles in reverse. It's interesting because now this is the same card and it's in reverse. Do the spiritual work. Do the work on yourself. Really be willing to look at yourself. Where did I get this idea that I can't trust this person? Because this started way beyond this relationship. You're grown now. This came from either a last relationship, your parents' relationship, your grandparents, your cousin, your auntie, your friends, somebody, somewhere. You saw something or you heard something. This is like my aunt used to always tell me, you know when a man's lying because his mouth is moving. Well, that's not always true, Auntie, but thank you so much for giving me more programming to have to work through. Okay, what do you get if you do the work and stop making the judgment calls so much? But I do see you in the place, and I feel like, Gemini, you're the one, you're making judgment calls on this partner. Okay, so what is the blessing you get? The Queen of Pentacles. You're going to find yourself more loving, more nurturing, with a happier home. Yeah, finding that your physical life matches more with your partner. As a matter of fact, even you and your partner will be more in alignment, and you're going to be sitting in your throne, being appreciated, valued, respected, listened to, adored, admired, loved, all that good stuff. But you got to quit holding on to these insecurities and these egocentricities that keep you centrically revolving in the same karmic cycle of drama. Drama, drama, drama. Let it go, let it go, let it go. I feel like Frozen, and I don't even know that song. But I know they say let it go. The Knight of Cups is at the bottom. This is about you receiving love. This is about how your partner gives you love. This is about somebody who really wants to love you. Your partner really wants to love you, but I feel like you don't always allow that because you're busy looking at who else they could be looking at, what else they could be interested in. Trying to snoop around and figure some stuff out. If you are a snoop, let me tell you, that's not coming out well for you. Some of you I am hearing are going to resonate with this story in the reverse. Maybe the roles are reversed and it's not you, it's your partner. Whatever. You got the message there. Let's see what comes out for singles. Our single Gemini viewers. What are the messages for the singles? Single viewers. The situation is strength. For some of you singles, you know, you're just looking at how you have the strength and ability to get through this time of being single. Being single has taught you so much of how to live with yourself and how to love yourself and how to be the source of strength for yourself and not rely on other people. Also, some of you singles are really looking at a Leo person. Somebody who has a strong Leo in their chart is very important to you. When you get together with this person, it feels really nice. It feels really natural. It seems like you really complement each other's strengths. What's something that you need to know about this situation is right here. It says the Page of Pentacles. What you need to know about this situation is this person is looking at creating something long-term. I feel like what they say to you is upright. I feel like they're going to offer you an opportunity to hang out, and not even in hanging out, they're going to offer you an opportunity to look at a possible future with them. They are looking at what the future may hold with you. Somebody, a child is coming up very strong, that either that person has a child or you have a child. It's a very small child. I feel no more than 3 or 4 years old. And I feel like this child is definitely an earth sign, a Taurus, Capricorn or a Virgo. And I feel like this child is part of one of the situations that you have to work around, because I feel there's a strong desire to not let your child get attached to somebody who's not going to be there. And let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. Your child is always going to get attached to people who are going to leave. They're going to get attached to a school teacher. They only have them 1 year. You're going to have friends that come and go. You're going to have family members that come into town once a year or once every 3 years. They're going to see them. They're going to go. I understand the mentality of protecting your children from meeting people and trying to protect their heart and all that stuff. But the reality is we live in a shifting world, and you can't hold on to everything and keep it still all the time. There's something like that. I don't know what I'm talking about. Who are you? What am I talking about? All right. So, what's the advice for you? What's the advice for Gemini right now? The Four of Swords. Rest, recuperate, heal your minds. Allow yourself to get grounded. Don't allow yourself to worry too much about the outcomes. Allow yourself to get grounded. For some of you, this time alone that you have is very important. If you're the one with the child, it's very important that you have this time alone with the child. Because while you're with that child, you're actually healing yourself. You're also going to get a lot of awareness. If you're open spiritually, you'll get a lot of awareness through the interactions with your child. Some of you have this person that you talk to around who is a Leo. They give you things to think about. This person that gives you things to think about, they are a benefit in your life, this to help you heal some of your perceptions. So even if you're not ready to bring them around your child, that's all good and fine. There's no judgment here in that. It was just offering some different perspectives. Whatever it is that you are talking with this person about, they're offering you some truth. They're offering you some stability and something you can actually use. So somebody actually is going to get some advice, and you're going to rest on it, okay? Somebody's going to get an opportunity, an invitation, and you're going to rest on it. You're not going to say anything right away. Let's see what's going to help you in this situation. What helps you is the Page of Swords. Just saying what's going to help you is to talk about it, communicate about it. Don't shut yourself out and don't shut yourself down over this. It's saying communicate with this person. Let them know what you're really thinking and feeling. Honor your truth. And you don't have to necessarily put everything out on the table, but you should communicate enough to clearly state your truth. And then any, like, oh, but I have these boundaries. So yes, I would love to get together with you and come together. However, I have certain standards and boundaries that I have to honor, and I don't feel that it's time for me to let those go. What am I talking about? Who are you? What is going on with you? What do you get if you honor this information as it's coming out for you? You're going to get your wish. You're going to get your Nine of Cups. You will receive your wish. You'll get exactly what you want. So if what you want is a relationship that takes more time, I feel like love takes time to heal when you're hurting so much. Okay, so I don't know what that's talking about. Somebody's got some hurt. Somebody has some hurt and you want to get together. I feel like for somebody out there, there is a standoff between either an air sign and an earth sign, or two people that really want to talk to each other, and the only time you're talking to each other, if you're really spiritually awake and aware, is during your dreamscape time. I feel like this person is wishing for you, and you're just trying to control yourself from running to them because you're actually really wishing for them too. The color here is resonating to the color there. It's showing me you're actually wishing for them too as much as they're wishing for you. This person refuses to contact you and speak to you, and you are just holding up. You say, I have everything here. I'm willing to share and willing to give and willing to love with you, but I'm not going to take action. There's a rest. So for some of you Geminis, you're in a resting period in regards to relationship, because whoever it is really on your mind. I don't know what sign they are. They may be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, because this is cups over here, or an air sign, but they definitely are very holding back right now. They're not talking about what they want, and so just rest on it. Just rest on it. And I do feel that if you just give yourself some time, you'll know exactly what to do. And that's a big part. It's like you're ready to take action. You want to make things happen in your life. It is just not time yet. Everybody else that you're seriously looking at is not ready. And I am also hearing like this may not be coming together because we don't know what else is going to come up in these cards in another time. This is just what is going on for you right now. This is what I see coming out for you at this time. Like this is the main energy. And if you, neither one of you is taking the action right now, there's definitely some personal growth going on. There's definitely some internal work going on. And I see, that sometimes this hold up, this standoff, this middle ground that doesn't allow you to connect is really the biggest blessing you could see, because there's more important things going on out there for you and me, for us, for you and that person, that you need to handle before you can come together. Because if you don't, the coming together won't be as glorious as you had both wished for and hoped for. Okay. Ooh, what are the messages for Gemini at this time? What other messages do I have for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, Northern Node, Venus. What message for Gemini? Okay, so what I'm hearing is this is going to be between Gemini, you, and another party or situation. You're going to have to do the work and pay attention to know what I'm talking about, okay? So this is you, body, heart, mind, spirit. This is the other party, body, heart, mind, spirit. This is the energy between you now, in a week, and in a month, and ultimately, okay? The bottom of this deck is daydreams and decisions. This is the Seven of Cups. This is about unconditional love. It can also be about illusions and delusions. This is for somebody about ideas that you're holding, that you're just trying to get a grip on. What do I even want? The energy between you now is moving on. There's a walking away to something better. Is it walking into something better or walking away to get something better? Either way, you're moving on because you know that where you stay, where you're at, you cannot stay there no longer. So you, towards this, is challenging times in reverse. This is saying, you know what? I've been through some shit, but I know that I'm through the worst of it. You're saying, I am moving on to better things. The other party is at love abounds, Ace of Cups. It's also in reverse. This person is saying, I have done some healing work for myself, and now I have so much love in me that it is overflowing onto the world around me, because this is in the body. So somebody on this side, you have had some real challenges in regards to health, I'm picking up on, and you actually are feeling better now. You may have had a flu or some sort of situation that you beat. So congratulations on that. Your partner, or the person that, the other party here that we're talking about, they have a lot of love. And I feel like if you already know this person or the situation, whatever this is, like there's a lot of love energy that's flowing your direction as they know your hardships, your challenges. Everybody is wishing for progress, for a moving on, okay? So the energy in a week between you is the darkest fears, the Nine of Swords. So there's an alignment with some things that you had not wished for with this person, with this situation. However, it is happening so that this processing can occur. There's an important processing that happens when we face the things that were fearful to us. What it is a release of fear. When you release the fears have no hold on you. Okay? So, towards the other party, you, heart-wise, helpless and hopeless. You know that this person, whatever they do, that their situation, they're going to be fine. You know that this person is guided. You know that this person is not alone. You know that this is a very strong person. And you feel that about them. You can feel their strength. And you don't see this person as helpless or hopeless in any way. As a matter of fact, this person is very helpful and hopeful. Okay? The way the other party looks at you is joy and stability. That you got it together. You know how to handle your home. You know how to handle your situation. You got it going on. Some of you are thinking about somebody who has passed when I say the other party, and they are definitely saying that they are watching over your home and they are with you at all times. In regards to the mind space, we have the fine balance, the Two of Pentacles in reverse. You're saying, although I know you exist, I don't have you in my hand right now. And this is on my mind quite a bit. I think about the fact that I am not with you. Some of you in this place, to distract yourself, you're really just focused on making sure you stay balanced as you can. You know that the person is not there, or the situation is not here. If this is a situation that's coming to you, whether it's a person or whatever, this is the other party. So you're just focused on keeping yourself together, not letting your mind go to the monkey mind and go absolutely crazy on you. This is not something that you want to do. The other person is also, look at that, both in balance. Mind, both minds on balance. The other party is also in this place of focus on their own inner balance. So this also, though, is my card for a twin flame. So for some of you, the other party may feel that this is a twin flame relationship, if this is a relationship I'm talking about on behalf of you. But also, this is just about the other party being balanced, being ready to be in the same flow that you are in, being ready to be on your level. So whether this is a situation or a person, the mentality over there is being balanced. And that's great, because if you're balanced and they're balanced, then we can both balance out as well together. In the spiritual area, towards them, you have the Hangman, the Observe card. You say, right now is the time for me to observe myself in my natural settings without external influences, and really notice how I am. How do I respond to things? How do I handle this life on my own? And how I am being brought to this place of seeing things in a whole new way. Because all of these shifts that you've been going through, this balance you've been finding, the challenging times that you've had, you're seeing things differently. You also spiritually are being put on hold for a reason. There's a reason why whatever this situation is hasn't unfolded fully now, and it is spiritually. Spiritually, it's on hold. So spiritually, some of you are looking at observing a situation so much that you have added in resistance. Some of you are in this period of seeing how your power, as you have connected with all of your chakras and all of your energy points and all of the different facets of what you are or are currently in the state of doing that, is causing your perceptions to shift about the world around you. So you're gaining other points of view. This is very important on having the breakthrough. Okay, the other party has the Sun card in reverse. So spiritually, this other person, they're in this place of joy and they're very happy on their own. Somebody is blessing themselves with it's like their soul is calling for a natural diet where they're consuming a lot of greens and yellows and beautiful colorful vegetables and fruits. This person is a vegetarian or a vegan. This person is someone who works with energy, and they're really working with energy on themselves. And so even if this person isn't dealing with you one-on-one, they also see you as one who moves energy. They see you as one who is able to influence the world around you. They see you as a very powerful person, and they look at you as just a beautiful sun. So let's see what's the energy between you in a month now. We have the crown chakra. In a month's time, there's going to be some divine downloads, some epiphanies, some realizations, some downloads that comes in, which is going to give some momentum to the relationship. I feel like spiritually strong connections. In a month's time, I feel like there may be some dream time connections, some dream time conversations, some telepathic conversations. I feel that definitely you're both very in a spiritual place. Answers questions that you had not asked or had only asked internally are going to be received. You are receiving light and transmuting light. This is something going on between the two of you, whether you're physically connected or not. What is the ultimate purpose of this relationship? We have seek the truth, the Seven of Swords. So the ultimate purpose of this relationship is that you would be able to peel back some more veils so that you could see the real light, so that you could see what is possibility for you, so that you can open up your mind past the physical perceptions that you have held, past the places of judgments and decisions that narrow the possibilities for you, to open up new possibilities in a infinite nature where anything is available to you. So we have also the message of 777 shouting at me for you. Okay, 777, 777 is a time of good luck for you as far as positive fortune, good energies being downloaded for you on your behalf. This has been your tarot update recorded on June 14th, 2018. Who are you? What am I talking about? Let me know what you think about this reading. If you've watched it, give it a thumbs up if you like. Thank you for your subscriptions to my channel. I thank you in advance for subscribing to my channel and coming back every day, because we're going live with another reading for you every day. If you want to know more about working with me and what options I have available, go to LPHtarot.com. That's LPHtarot.com. As in, love, peace, and happiness to you and yours, and of course, me and mine. Until next time.